The greatest gift you were ever given was the gift of your imagination. Within your magical inner realm is the capacity to have all of your wishes fulfilled. Wayne Dyer's words changed my life, and they might change yours too. Many of us have been taught to doubt our dreams, to be realistic. But that mindset blocks manifestations. Like a locked door keeping treasures hidden, our limiting beliefs prevent us from accessing our full potential. Today I'm showing you how to use the state akin to sleep technique to bypass those mental barriers. This powerful method helps you reprogram your subconscious mind while in a uniquely receptive state, opening doorways to possibilities you've always sensed were there. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right to manifest your dreams, but nothing's happening? It's so frustrating, right? You're visualizing, saying affirmations, creating vision boards, all the things the manifestation gurus tell you to do, but your dream job, relationship, or abundance just isn't showing up. I totally get it, and there's actually a hidden reason why. Neville revealed something profound about manifestation. The problem wasn't that manifestation doesn't work. I was simply caught in a state of wanting instead of having. This wanting energy was pushing my desires away. When we focus on wanting something, we reinforce its absence. It's like having a bucket you're trying to fill with abundance. But the bucket has a hole called wanting at the bottom. The more you pour in, the more it leaks out through your focus on what's missing. The universe simply responds to this signal of lack by giving you more of the same emptiness. Wanting creates a feeling of lack, an emotional state that vibrates at a frequency that repels rather than attracts. I realized I was essentially meditating on what I didn't have. Neville Goddard offered a revolutionary solution, the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Instead of focusing on wanting something, mentally move into the feeling state of already having received it. This transcends standard visualization techniques. Consider how different these emotional states are. The ache and longing of wanting something versus the contentment, satisfaction, and gratitude of already having it. These distinct emotional states send entirely different signals to your subconscious mind. The magic happens when you shift from the energy of wanting to the energy of having, even when physical reality shows no evidence of your wish. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's physically real and what's vividly imagined with feeling. Powerful manifestors create their reality by feeling their way into it before it physically appears. When I finally understood this, I stopped desperately wanting financial abundance and started genuinely feeling wealthy inside. I walk through each day grateful for the abundance already in my life, feeling the security and freedom of having more than enough as a present reality, not a future hope. That is when external shifts began happening. Most people fail to manifest because they practice the vibration of lack instead of abundance. So how do you create this feeling when current reality shows no evidence of your wish? It starts with understanding that your imagination is a powerful creative force. When you imagine with feeling, your body doesn't know you're just imagining. It responds with real emotions and energy shifts. Try this. Close your eyes and imagine a fresh, juicy lemon. See its color, feel its texture. Imagine cutting it open, juice squirting out. Take a bite, feeling the sour juice on your tongue. Did your mouth water? That's your body responding to something not physically present. That's how we create the feeling of the wish fulfilled. By bringing your desire into your present emotional experience, living from the end result now. Living from the end is powerful, but your mind is running a hidden program that keeps overriding your conscious efforts. It's like trying to manifest your dream home while simultaneously telling yourself, "This will never happen for me." Did you know that your brain processes about 60,000 thoughts per day? And here's what's truly mind-blowing. Most of these thoughts are exactly the same ones you had yesterday. This mental repetition creates deeply ingrained patterns that shape your reality without you even realizing it. Think about what this means for your manifestation practice. While you're consciously trying to embody the feeling of your wish fulfilled, there's this constant chatter happening in your head that might be saying the complete opposite. It's like having two different radio stations playing at the same time, one broadcasting your dreams and the other constantly reminding you of all the reasons why they can't come true. Have you ever caught yourself in this mental tug-of-war? Wayne Dyer understood this perfectly when he said, "The state of your life is nothing more than a reflection of the state of your mind." This is literally how your reality gets created moment by moment. Your internal dialogue is basically programming code that's writing the story of your life in real time. The thoughts you think most consistently become the experiences you live most consistently. Here's where it gets tricky. Let's say you're trying to manifest financial abundance. You might stand in front of the mirror every morning saying, "I am wealthy and abundant." But meanwhile, that voice in your head is whispering, "Who are you kidding? Have you seen your bank account lately?" This creates a serious internal conflict, and guess which side usually wins? That's right, the subconscious programming that's been running on repeat for years. It's like trying to plant beautiful flowers in your garden while simultaneously spraying weed killer all over them. The most powerful manifestation work happens when your conscious desires and your subconscious beliefs are in perfect alignment. But for most people, there's a huge disconnect between what they consciously want and what their subconscious mind actually believes is possible. The good news? You can reprogram this internal dialogue. But you have to start by becoming aware of it. Pay attention to those automatic thoughts that pop up throughout your day, especially the negative ones that contradict your manifestation goals. You might be shocked at how often you're actually talking yourself out of the very things you're trying to create. I had a client who spent years struggling to advance in her career. When we examined her internal dialogue, we discovered she repeatedly told herself, "I'm not leadership material." Once she began consciously shifting this narrative to, "I bring unique strengths to leadership situations," opportunities started appearing within weeks. Her reality changed as her internal dialogue shifted. Next time you catch yourself thinking something like, "I'll never be able to afford that," stop and recognize what's happening. That's your old programming running the show. The simple act of becoming aware starts to break its power over you. Then choose new thoughts. This isn't about forcing yourself to think positive thoughts that you don't actually believe. Your subconscious mind is too smart for that. Instead, find thoughts that align with what you're trying to manifest, but that you can also genuinely accept as true. For example, instead of jumping straight to, "I am a millionaire," when you're struggling financially, you might start with, "I'm becoming more aware of financial opportunities every day." These bridge statements feel more believable while still moving you in the direction of your desires. As you align more of your thoughts with your desires, you'll start noticing shifts in your external reality. You know those moments right before you drift off to sleep? That drowsy, peaceful state isn't just for rest. It's actually the most powerful manifestation window you have access to every single day. This special time is when your mind naturally lets down its guard, creating the perfect opportunity to plant the seeds of what you truly desire. Neville Goddard discovered a powerful technique called the State Akin to Sleep technique, or SATS for short. This practice creates a direct pathway to your subconscious mind when it's most receptive and open to new programming. And remarkably, it only takes about 5 minutes of your day. The technique works because it bypasses the normal resistance we face during waking hours. Think about what happens when you try to convince yourself of something during your normal day. Your logical mind jumps in with all its doubts. "That's impossible, you can't afford that. That would never happen to someone like you." Sound familiar? That critical voice is the exact reason most manifestation attempts fail. During the transition between wakefulness and sleep, your brain naturally shifts into a more receptive state. This drowsy state powers down the critical, analytical part of your mind. It's like having direct access to your subconscious mind's control panel without the usual security guard stopping you at the door. This explains why techniques tried in your waking hours might not have worked. Your mental firewall was still active. The SATS technique is surprisingly simple to practice. 1. As you're lying in bed ready for sleep, take a few deep breaths and let your body fully relax. Release tension from your muscles with each exhale. 2. Create a short mental scene that implies your wish is already fulfilled. Make it vivid by engaging all your senses. 3. For a new job manifestation, see yourself at your new desk, feel the smooth surface under your hands, notice the company logo on your computer, and hear congratulations from colleagues. 4. Generate genuine emotions associated with already having received your wish. Feel the satisfaction, pride, and security of that new job, or the love and joy of that relationship. 5. Repeat this scene gently, bringing yourself back whenever your mind wanders. Falling asleep during the process is ideal. When you drift off while holding these images and feelings, your last conscious impressions imprint directly on your subconscious. You're delivering your manifestation request straight to the source while bypassing mental obstacles. I remember when I first practiced this technique while manifesting a creative breakthrough. As I drifted off imagining myself completing my project with ease, feeling the satisfaction and joy, something shifted. The next morning, ideas flowed effortlessly and obstacles that had blocked me for weeks suddenly dissolved. This technique creates continuity in your manifestation practice. Your subconscious mind works constantly, and now you're giving it clear instructions during its most receptive period. Even when reality shows no evidence of change, you're maintaining unwavering belief by regularly experiencing the feeling of your wish fulfilled. The hypnagogic state serves as a bridge between your conscious desires and subconscious programming. It allows new beliefs to be accepted more readily, because your mind is naturally more suggestible during this time. Your vivid imagery and positive emotions work together to create new patterns that will gradually reshape your external reality. That same subconscious programming works incredibly well for most desires, but when it comes to money, something often gets stuck. Have you ever wondered why some people attract financial abundance effortlessly, while others work themselves to exhaustion with little to show for it? It's fascinating, and the answer has absolutely nothing to do with luck, education, or even how hard you work. The truth is, money is probably the trickiest thing to manifest because our relationship with it runs so deep. Our early experiences with money create powerful imprints in our subconscious. Hearing parents argue about bills or absorbing subtle messages that wealthy people aren't trustworthy. These experiences now operate behind your conscious awareness. When you try to manifest financial abundance while carrying these money wounds, you're essentially driving with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. Your conscious mind might be doing visualization exercises and affirmations, but your subconscious might be programmed with beliefs like money is the root of all evil or I'll never be wealthy. These hidden money blocks create an abundance ceiling, an invisible barrier preventing wealth from flowing beyond a certain point. You might notice this pattern when you finally get a raise, but then your car breaks down with an expensive repair bill. Or when you receive an unexpected bonus, only to face an emergency costing exactly that amount. Your subconscious is maintaining your financial set point based on what it believes you deserve. Wayne Dyer's perspective on abundance resonated deeply with me because it addresses this exact problem. Instead of viewing money as something limited that requires struggle, Dyer taught that money is simply energy that flows naturally. He said, "I am the creator of my own reality, and money flows to me effortlessly." This perspective removes the desperation and scarcity that actually repels abundance. Money moves much like water. It seeks the path of least resistance. When your beliefs create barriers and dams, the flow stops. But when you open channels through positive expectation, money finds its way to you through both expected and unexpected sources. To integrate Dyer's wisdom, try this practice. Close your eyes when saying the affirmation and genuinely feel the truth of it in your body. Imagine the sensation of ease, of knowing you're supported, of experiencing the reality where money simply comes to you. Another transformative practice is expressing sincere gratitude for whatever money you currently have. Here's a simple exercise. Take out your wallet and hold whatever cash you have. Notice its texture, color, and value. Write down 3 specific things this money has provided for you recently. Perhaps a meal, transportation, or a small pleasure. This sends a profound message to your subconscious that you're already in a state of abundance rather than lack. Gratitude immediately shifts your energy from what you don't have to what you do have. When your subconscious registers that you feel abundant with what's already present, it naturally attracts more of the same. When old scarcity thoughts about money appear, simply notice them with curiosity. Then, gently replace them with your new empowering belief. Money flows to me effortlessly from expected and unexpected sources. Remember, your subconscious mind responds to repetition and emotion, not logic. Each time you replace a limiting belief with an abundance-focused thought, you're rewiring your relationship with money. As you shift your internal relationship with money, your external financial circumstances will transform to match, not by denying challenges, but by choosing to focus your attention and emotional energy on abundance rather than lack. So, as we wrap up today, let me share something that changed everything for me. When I first started this journey, I began with tiny wishes. just finding a bit of peace during my chaotic days. That small start built incredible momentum. Mastering manifestation works like building a muscle. Start with little wishes before tackling bigger ones. This builds confidence as you experience the power firsthand. Tonight, try one small wish using the techniques we've discussed. Feel it as already yours. Trust that divine connection within you. Remember, your imagination bridges wishes and reality. The same creative power I found is within you now. Stay blessed, my friends.